Hi guys, this is Srinivasan, a fine art photographer and distance skater and a small time freelance skater as well. Coming to meet you guys with a video wherein I'm trying to figure out the map of the Broadway Bomb. Okay, the Broadway Bomb happens in the New York. It's a race which runs for 8 miles distance. Okay, starts at 116th west of New York, and it's a riverside park. From that spot to end of this, the Battery or whatever the place is, like the point B, the 24th Broadway. Okay, so I tried to follow this map or this route via Street View. Okay, imagining it to be some smooth transition wherein I'll be able to register in an effective route. With including the landmarks. And in an expectation for the people to understand the route better, but I couldn't able to get what I want. Okay, I've been recording that for 47 minutes. Okay, I tried to record the route on the mobile screen, which is on my mobile stand here right in front of me, and I tried to record that route as a screen capturing on my computer, trying to follow the good Google Maps according to that Broadway Bomb route which you are seeing on the screen right now. Okay, which is very unfortunate that it did not work out as I thought or as I envisioned, because that downloading of the Street View was pretty complicated and it took some time. It takes like 2 or 3 seconds, and from there I had to move to the next spot, and the video was becoming lengthier and lengthier. And at one point, I got lost in the New York street, wherein I got to get to the Columbus Circle, which is like almost half the way of the Broadway Bomb, and I lost. I did not get to the Columbus Circle itself, and I went to some other route, and I was lost in the 10th Avenue. And that video is useless right now. So, in order to achieve the point of giving you guys some meaningful video wherein people will understand the Broadway Bomb route, I'm trying to do a second video here. Okay, so this map was created in 2017, as you can see in the screen recording. Okay, so it's published on October 21st, 2017. Here we are trying to follow this route right now. I'm trying to zoom, and it's going to be as it is, just as you see here. So try to remember the landmarks as I read it out, so that it'll be easy for you guys. Okay, as it is, in sense, probably maybe I can think about switching to a satellite view. Where do I find satellite view for this? I'm not sure where could I find the satellite view. Wait. Created by the user, but I couldn't spot the satellite view for this. Kindly forgive me, but I was able to do it in my mobile phone. Okay, it's a bummer again. So, wait, let me figure that out. Okay. So, directions is all good. Okay. So, one map details, print map details. Done. View the map on Google Earth. Firefox prevented a pop-up. Wait, I'll do that again. Embed map, view map on Google Earth. Preferences. Hello, pop-up. Give some time for the Google Maps to load. Okay. This is all in the goodwill of figuring out the Broadway Bomb route for people, so that who are very new to Broadway Bomb, they will be able to ride properly, or at least memorize the landmarks that is required to follow the Broadway Bomb route. Okay. Oh, good. Google Earth is loading up on my computer. Yes, yes, yes. This is the satellite view. This is amazing. I don't want to get caught in the what the street view. I understand it's going to take quite a lot of time for my computer to you know download the images. As it is, the map is like a little bit slow in downloading stuff. If I'm going to push it to 3D, it's going to be even more difficult for this to follow. See, it's very choppy. But this view is pretty good, and it's going to be very useful for you guys if you're going to follow this. Okay, why didn't I do this the very first time? I'm learning, like as you guys, like, okay. So this is the route for the Broadway Bomb. So it starts at the River Park Bird Sanctuary side, Riverside Park. Okay, that's the spot. So I go here. Oh, this is even better, dude. This is better, but my computer is at 92 degrees C. You're going to hear the fans blast. Okay, my mic might capture a little bit of that, but okay, this is where you start. That is the spot you start, where thousand is very less number. Actually, it's going to be more than 3,000 people over here because it's the post-COVID event that is happening. Even at COVID times, there were like almost 2,000 people showing up for this race, even though it is not a NYPD approved race. Okay, so that's where you start, west of 116th or 116th Street, New York. Okay, that USA. That's where you start. You follow the blue line. You take a right near Columbia Graduate University. Okay, so then you keep following the blue line. Blue line as in, like, let me turn. I couldn't turn. Wait, is there a way to turn? Yeah, got to hold shift for to turn. Okay, so you follow the street. Okay, you keep following the street. Keep following the street. Keep following the street. Keep following the street. For the most part, I would advise you to take the middle line, as in, like, this the blue line that you're following. Like, it, whenever there is a junction, there is a triangular junction appearing on your map, on your road. Okay, the uh, the blue line falls on the middle path of the triangular junction all the time. All the time, whenever I try to do it. Okay, so it's, my internet is a bit slow. It's following the road, so you always follow this. Okay, so we'll be going to west side 72nd Street or more, like before we reach the Columbia Circle. So that's the point we are marching towards right now, Columbia Circle. Okay, so that's where we are going. So follow this blue line. So as soon as you take the right from the Columbia University, you're going to hit the triangular junction. You take the middle route. From there, you follow the middle route, which will be the lane on the right side for you right now, and you keep following that route. For rendering of the video, it's only because of my internet connection. It's going to take some time. So wait. Yep, it's working. It's working. So as such, it's rendering. Huh? It's rendering. It's rendering. It's rendering. Okay, it's rendering. But this video is going to be a little faster than the previous one, I'm damn sure, because, like, the a complete map of this Broadway Bomb was recorded for 42 minutes, which is an actual street view by a rider on Broadway Bomb recording the event. Okay, but I wanted a little bit more for my audience, so I'm following the Google map here. So we are on the 92nd Street on the map. So I'm not going to let it render for long, like, it's going to take more time for us to follow the route. We'll give it some approximate time wherein you can figure out the buildings and everything. So we're just going and following the route. It's more or less, it's a straight path. Okay, so after the triangular junction, which you meet at the Columbia, after the Columbia University, you take the middle route, and it's just straight path after that. So we are going and going and going. Even when you meet a signal, you're going to go straight in that route. The previous time I got lost somewhere in the 38th Street or something. Yeah, we have a long way to go. So follow this path as such. Okay, let me turn a little bit for you so that it's not hard to visualize. So you come here, you will get into the junction again. Okay, this is probably at the 72nd Street. Okay, this is the 72nd Street, I believe. And I was lost a little bit in this street also when I was recording the street view. So this is the 72nd Street. You have some church-like structure over here. So if, from here, you follow the straight path. Okay, you don't deviate onto the right side. So remember the thumb rule for now. Initially, whenever you meet a triangular junction, you take the middle route. Okay, you don't go on to the far right or far left. You just take the middle route. So this is where we are going. From 72nd Street, we are going. And from here, our notion is to get to the Columbia Circle. Okay. So we are on the 72nd Street. Let me zoom out a bit so that get a better view, or it renders a little bit faster than what I am anticipating. So you're meeting another triangular junction, you take the middle route. Okay, at the Dante Park. Okay, you're going ahead. Look, my fan of me, Mac Mini is thrashing hard. It should be pumping. So we are hitting the Columbia Circles. This is the Columbia Circle. For people who don't know or haven't visited this place before, including me, I've never crossed the United Land of Srirangam or Republic of Tiruchirappalli. Okay, so this is the Columbia Circle. I'll give a couple of seconds for this to render to a decent picture for us to view. From Columbia Circle, you take which one in the roundabout would be the first exit. I think this is the first exit. So let me give you a map. So I think this is the first exit, and this is the third exit. This is the second exit, and this is the third exit. So I think you got to take the second exit. So taking the second exit, follow the blue line. So when you're coming here, go straight. Okay, follow the middle path, take the middle path. Wherever you come at a junction, triangular junction or any junction, take the middle path. So I guess this is the second exit in the roundabout. So go here. Right now I couldn't follow the street name. Let it render. Meanwhile, we'll go to the other map and get to the Columbia Circle and get the street name for us. Okay, so where we are following the road. We have crossed 96th Street. We are following the Broadway route. We have crossed the 73rd Street. Yes, we have hit the Columbus Circle, not the Columbia Circle. It's called Columbus Circle. My bad, I've never visited New York. So we are at the West 59th Street, and instead of going to the 59th Street, we are taking the straight route. Okay. So it has been said that people who are, by mistake, they might get into the 7th Avenue. You are not supposed to go to the 7th Avenue road. It's the easiest straight road, which is a cut short road. Okay, that's what people have been saying in the videos. So from the Columbus Circle, you're following the straight route here. Okay, we are hitting this route. Okay, so from here, you're hitting the straight route, and I'm gonna turn a little bit. Okay, so forgive the 3D rendering, it's really poor. I'll give it up for my internet connection. I'll give the benefit of doubt for the internet connection. I know my computer is way too slow for all these things. Okay, so we are following the Columbus Circle here. So whenever you hit the junction, you take the middle route. Okay, so from here, I think suppose this is 38th Street or something. Okay, that's where the 45th Street. Okay, we are in the 45th Street when you're coming this way. So on to the left is the 7th Avenue. From here, which is the Times Square, I suppose. From here, you take this route. It's in the middle route again, like in the Times Square. So you hit the bike path over there, and you take the left of Times Square. Okay, on to the left of Times Square. You keep going in this route. So guys, please forgive if I'm going to annoy you by my video. Just trying to help here, with whatever little means that I have with me. Okay, so what we are doing here is we are taking the left path of Times Square. Okay, so we go straight, and when you hit the junction, this is where the deviation happens. Okay, so this is some different park, I suppose. I didn't even reach the Times Square the last time when I was going through this way in the street view. Okay, it was really hilarious video recording. If I have to upload, that'll be good enough till 72nd Street, and it's it's a chaos after that. So we are going to take a deviation where that comes at West 33rd Street. That's where the deviation comes. Okay, you have A of the Americas, whatever the landmarks that is there. Okay, so this is the West 33rd Street. On the West 33rd Street, remember the thumb rule, like wherever you hit the triangular junction, you take the middle path. So that's what we are doing. When you hit the Times Square, you took the left path. You are again hitting one triangular junction. So on the West 33rd Street, okay, you again take the middle path over here. Okay, so from there you keep following the route straight. You don't deviate yourself on the signal, or green, red, or blue, whatever. You just keep passing junction after junction after junction. If my maps were a little fast in downloading, I could give you the landmarks as well where we are here. So good. We already have some landmark. So from West 33rd Street, when you hit the road straight and keep moving forward, there is one more place where you got to take a deviation. Okay, so that is this path. This is the one there, which is called somewhere. You're taking a left near the Flatiron Public Plaza. Okay, or the Jimmy's Dog Run path, or the Madison Square, I suppose. Think it's the Madison Square Fountain. Yes, it's or the Madison Square Fountain. Again, it's a triangular junction. You take the middle path over there, and you keep moving on this forward. And you have one more deviation to take at the Union Square Park. Okay, from the Madison Square Park, when you hit the triangular junction, you take the middle path. You keep going there. When you hit the junction at the Union Square Park, and you take a left over there. Okay, you take a left, and you get to the Park Avenue Road or something. It's the Union Square Park. You take a left from this street when you hit this junction from Madison Square Park. You take a left on, and then you take the first right. Okay, at the Union Square Park, you go across Union Square Park. You don't take the left here, but you go to the end of Union Square Park and go straight. Okay, that is the important deviation that you need to remember. The Madison Square, on to the next junction of Madison Square, you take a left at the Union Square Park and take an immediate right, first right on the Union Square Park, go to the end of Union Square Park and move straight. Okay, from there it's all the straight road you need to follow. You don't have any deviations for now. Okay, keep going. This is an 8-mile distance. So if you're going to ride in a very small wheel skateboard, it's going to take a lot of effort and pushes. You can't pump in these roads. There's going to be EVs along the normal manual skateboard riders. Okay, EVs and in electric vehicles, electric skateboard riders, one wheel riders. All that new electric skateboards. Coming in. They're also participating in the Broadway Bomb. They have the separate section for the prices. So you hit after Union Square, and you hit the straight road. We are following that road right now. And I would advise you to use a longboard which has minimum 70 wheels if you need to ride faster. And Mr. Jason Severin has been planning to win this race by doing 30 minutes, this 8-mile distance in 30 minutes. I wish him good luck. Last time winner is Mr. Titus Lazar, and before that, for continuous 9 years, it was like Kiefer Dixon who has been winning this race, the Broadway Bomb, for continuous 9 years, like 2011 till 2019, he was the winner. So, okay, and I think it was Emily who won the races for a few times from the female participant. So it's the straight route, guys, after Union Square Park. I think that's where we were talking about, right? It's the square, Union Square Market or Park. After that, it's pretty much straight road. It's at the east of 14th Street. Okay, from there you just follow the straight route. You don't take any deviations. Just keep going, and keep going. Let me give a couple of minutes for the maps to download. Okay, it's taking time to download. I don't know why. You might hear some fan noise in this recording. Kindly forgive me. It's only because my Mac Mini is almost at its full potential rendering this video for you, because it's doing a screen recording the audio through USB condenser microphone, and what you're seeing on the left is a view of me from the webcam. It's doing too many calculations right now, so it's almost like in the dying verge. And you might hear some notification from my mobile. Forgive me, I forgot to put it in the silent mode. Okay, so this video is done under goodwill for people to follow the route who are taking part in the Broadway Bomb for the very first time. So it's going to be straight path wherever you meet junction after the Union Square Park. It's always the straight path that you're going to follow. You're not going to take any left. You're not going to take any right. It's the pretty much straight path. So you need to take the route in the junction towards St. Paul's Chapel. Okay, you are not going to take left or right or wherever you want. You're going to go straight in the St. Paul's Chapel. Okay, it's an exhibit of 9/11 attack site. Okay, so when I'm recording this video, I just want to convey my regards to the people who are in Florida who have been affected by the Hurricane Ian right now. It's Hurricane Ian has been showing no mercy towards people in Florida right now. It's a grade 4 storm, So I wish strength, and I wish all the good for the people over there to get through these tough times. Okay, so after Union Square Park, when you hit the St. Paul Chapel, you're following straight. You're hitting straight road. Okay, so after this is where the next deviation comes. So you don't have to worry. This is not a deviation. This is the end of our Broadway Bomb ride. This is the point B, which is the Bowling Green, Old New York Public Park since 1733. This is the 26th Broadway. So that is the end of Broadway race. Okay, so when you hit there, everything ends. Okay, this is an 8-mile radius. So 8-mile radius is something which I usually ride for my long distance skateboarding. That is the route that is available near my home. Okay, I do about 13.3 kilometers right now. because I found a new path wherein it's a lap, one single lap, before which I'll just go for one route and come back on the same road, which will amount to 8 mile. Okay, or a little more than 8 mile. That's okay. So or a little short to 8 mile. Okay, but somewhere around 8 mile. This is the usual distance I ride. So if I'm in Broadway Bomb, like it will not be like exhausting for me. I'll be able to complete the Broadway Bomb unless I'm lost in the streets. But I would say like I may not be able to win the Broadway Bomb. I'm not good enough to push such fast, like wherein like you ride in almost like 16 miles per hour more to win the race. That's not going to happen with me. I'm going to cruise. I'm going to enjoy the vibe. I'm going to be happy watching all the riders there. I'll be happy to meet all the great riders of New York, and I'll be happy to take selfies with them. But yeah, this is the road. This is done in goodwill. Forgive me if the maps are not like great enough for you to understand, but I've given you the landmarks already, so probably stick to that landmark and come out with flying scholars. Have a great time in the Broadway Bomb. Okay, and my heart goes to all the Florida people, suffering from the Hurricane Ian. So I wish you all the strength. Okay, so thank you guys. Bye bye. This is Kicha signing off. And I guess the Broadway Bomb is on third week of October every year. And I think I remember Jason Severin talking about this somewhere around 15th of October. Kindly forgive me if my details were wrong, but falls on third week of October. I think this time it's on 15th of October, I guess. Okay. So bye bye. This is Kicha signing off.